From a planet far from the center of the universe, they loved a man that was very interested in becoming a superhero, but never could because on this planet, superpowers was a myth or a legend. So he trained and trained, but he achieved nothing. Eventually, he just thought to himself, I have no choice. And then he realized what makes a superhero, an awesome cape. So he grabbed the only thing that looked like a cape and then he strapped it on his neck, ready to go. Now he doesn't have superpowers, so he decided to use an ancient weapon, a gun. But it turns out he's a failure at holding a gun and he drops it. So he has no choice but to become the only superhero with an awesome cape. Who needs weapons after all? As you know, a superhero needs an awesome cape, and I have achieved that. I may not have any superpowers, but at least I have a very powerful, awesome, autonomous flying cape. As you can see, the cape has a very powerful power source that allows it to fly in the wind like I have superpowers. That's that. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking or subscribing. I hope to see you in another video. See you later. Here's the technical information. So for this project, I decided to use a 3-blade propeller. As you can see, 3 blades, okay? 3 blades. So basically, I couldn't have the blades in the open because they can be very, very dangerous. They can get caught on something and yeah, disaster will fall. So what I decided to do is I decided to create like a container for the blades so they don't hit anything. And the container I used was actually a plastic flower pot. So I took the plastic flower pot and then I cut the bottom off. Then I hot glued this piece of wood that's going to go from one side to the other. Then this wood itself is going to be the place where I mounted the brushless motor. right? Okay, and then I mounted the brushless motor, and then I connected the brushless speed controller, the receiver, and then the battery, right? Okay, and then at the top of the flower pot, I decided to take a plastic container, cut some grooves in it, right, and then mount it to the flower pot. Now basically, you may be asking, why didn't I cut a bigger hole? And that's because if I cut a hole right here, it's just going to be blocked, because this is where my back goes, right? So having it this way is more efficient. Now basically, I created this perfect, we could say it looks similar to a jet engine. So I created this, but the problem was I couldn't use it by itself, because even though I tried to stop anything being sucked in, the amount of sucking pressure or sucking force this motor has is extremely great. So what was happening is it kept on sucking in the flag. So what I decided to do is I decided to use this old RC box to stop the flag from getting sucked in, and it actually worked out great. All right, so this is the flag I used, as you can see. So basically the flag itself is actually mounted to the box to stop it from going one way or the other. If I never did that, it would just blow the flag in one direction. Okay, so what else can I tell you? I decided to put these strings, right? So one string goes on my neck, and these two strings actually mount on my waist. So basically, yeah, so that's how it's mounted. This is everything right here. All right. Anyway, as you can see. All right, I hope you liked the video, and see you next time. Please consider liking. Okay, bye.